This segment is sponsored by Abish Financial Services. The top fear for retirees is running out of money. If that happens, it could feel like a disaster. And according to a study by the RAND Center for the Study of Aging, 67% of people between the ages of 60 and 79 wish they had saved more for retirement. Well, I recently spoke with Abe Abish, the founder and CEO of Abish Financial Services, all about this. He and his team serve the D.C. area by creating retirement strategies with clients' needs in mind. Abe is also the host of Retirement Key Radio. Abe, is it a misconception that when we retire, all the money we have saved is all that we have to rely on?
Well, yes and no, Kristen. Obviously we have Social Security, right? We'll have Social Security. Some of us will have pensions, although pensions are pretty much becoming a thing of the past. You're hearing it more and more, especially, the younger generations. They're not going to have a pension unless they work for the government or they're part of the military or they're a teacher or something like that. But for most people, they're going to have Social Security and then the money they have built for retirement. So yes, there. And then for people that have pensions, and maybe some rental income and other things. Really, the point is you want to create income streams that are diversified. So you're not just relying on Social Security too much. You're not just relying on a pension too much, but you have multiple streams of income to give you great investment diversification and income diversification in retirement.
You talk a lot about the importance of having multiple streams of income. So what can multiple streams of income do for our lifestyle?
Well, Kristen, in the DC metro area and really across the country, most people, as they approach retirement and are crossing the finish line into retirement, are asset rich, income poor. I'll say it again, asset rich, income poor, meaning they have this pile of money. They're like, Abe and the team, I've got $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, $500,000, whatever it is, or more, including their real estate and their investments, but they have no idea what to do with it because all they've ever known is just work hard, max out their accounts, get the match, invest outside of the plans. And then all of a sudden they're 58, 62, 65. And they're like, you know what? I want to retire and I want to retire as soon as I can, but I have all this money. I have no idea what to do with it. So we need to start thinking about growth and income, right? Not just accumulation, but how are we going to enjoy this accumulation as we enter into retirement when our paychecks stop?
Why is it critical to avoid any big losses at this stage of life?
Yeah, because Kristen, for the first time in our lives, we're going to stop working and we're going to start pulling money out of our retirement accounts when all we've ever known is putting money in. So then if you have market losses coupled with your withdrawals, right? Because the paychecks have stopped, your income's got to come from somewhere. The markets are down and you're pulling money out at the same time, God forbid, you've got a double negative, a double whammy, sequence risk, drawdown, losses. We have to avoid large losses. Probably the biggest thing you can do to help yourself in retirement is avoiding large losses.
There are those things that people don't like to deal with or talk about. Those are taxes. So what can a proper tax plan do for our income needs?
Yeah, quite simply, Kristen, it can help to put more money in your pockets, right? And so if you have a ton of money saved, that's fantastic. If you have a large TSP or 401k or IRA, that's excellent. However, if taxes go up even by 2 to 3%, that's 2 to 3% less in your pockets and more in Uncle Sam's. That could have created another $500 a month or $1,000 a month of income that you could have enjoyed. It's now with the government instead of your own pocket. So we need to find ways to mitigate and lower tax as much as possible.
As always, Abe, great advice. Before we let you go, you have something special for our audience at home today?
I do, Kristen. For the first 5 callers that are 55 years old and older and have saved $500,000 or more for their own retirement, I'd like to extend an invitation to give my team a call. We'll sit down with them personally and help them to create their very own roadmap for retirement. And Kristen will do this on a complimentary basis.
Okay, so for you at home, you have worked decades to get here. So Abe wants to help create retirement strategies with your needs in mind. That's why right now, for the first 5 callers who have investable assets of $500,000 or greater, he is offering a complimentary retirement roadmap. This game plan will look at your income needs, investment planning, Social Security, RMDs, taxes, and more to help you complete your journey to retirement. That number to dial is 571-322-8373. That's 571-322-8373.